I reckon we just get straight into it. Hi guys, happy Vlogmas day 12! Guys, this means Christmas is literally right around the corner. I cannot believe it. Sorry if I timed it weirdly. I think this is going up on the 23rd, which is tomorrow, which is 2 days away from Christmas. But like, I don't know how I got here. I don't know what the usual Vlogmas schedule is like, but this is what we're going with this year. I don't know. I'm kind of running out of mental clarity, low-key. So excited! This is the end of Vlogmas, but I'm actually kind of excited. I was going to pretend to be sad about it, but I'm not. This was very difficult. I don't get how people do this. But then again, most people who do this don't have jobs, I suppose. But like, I don't know, my job's kind of chill. But anyway, I am so excited tonight. We are doing a festive sleepover. I thought of this idea because originally I wanted to do like a friendsmas kind of get together, but we ultimately decided to do that for New Year's instead. So I was like, okay, I'm by myself, what can I do? Festive sleepover. You know what actually inspired this video? Emma Chamberlain did this years and years and years ago, and it came up on my YouTube recommended a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. But she did it for like Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve, I'm not sure, but either way, like, Christmas is right around the corner, and I think it's the perfect time to do this. Why not? I've done a bookish sleepover before. It was a lot of fun. The only problem today, we have a bit of an obstacle. The obstacle being I have been up since 5 a.m. I'm really going through it right now. I'm pretty damn tired already, and I'm not someone who stays up long anyway, so we'll see how long we can go. I think my plan right now is to make a sugar cookie latte. This will be the final sugar cookie latte of the year, not like in reality, because I will be having one on Christmas, but on my YouTube. This legacy that I am creating for myself. Hopefully I'll be a bit more awake, a bit more functioning, because yeah, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Before we do that, I want to open up my advent calendar. I didn't do it this morning because I was up at 5 a.m. and I just didn't have the time, okay? So let's do it right now. My advent calendar is feeling really light by now. Like, there's not much left. Today is the 22nd when I'm filming this. And guys, I cannot wait. Okay, this is not Christmassy, but I cannot wait to read my book. I cannot wait to read my book. I'm almost done with Red Rising, and it is impeccable. It's so freaking good. I cannot wait to continue. I read it this morning and then I had to stop because I had to work. So good. Hydration that goes beyond. Ooh, this is a big tub. Ultra facial cream. This is supposed to be really good. My only thing is, like, I have extremely dry skin, so I can really only use the barrier butter in terms of like how thick it is. But I have seen people say that this is really good and really thick, but oftentimes when people say that, it is not in fact thick. I think I actually want to see how thick this is right now. I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. It's very lightweight. Whoever said this is thick enough, and like, I've seen people compare this to the Skin Food. Yeah, you guys are lying. You guys are lying out of your big fat butts. It's already like sunken in. People be lying out there. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay safe for real though. Okay, let's make our final sugar cookie latte. I don't have a lot of little sprinkles, like the cookie sprinkles left. I would say I have enough for two lattes. One of them is going to be Christmas Day and the other one is right now. We're kind of low-key doing all the things that I would be doing on Christmas today as well, because I want to share it with you guys without actually filming Christmas, because it's Christmas. Keep the cameras out of my face. Okay. I used all of it at once. Oh no, I used all of it at once. That means I have none left for Christmas Day. I just thought about picking them back out. I'm not gonna do that. You know what that means? That means we have to enjoy this thoroughly with the cookies on top. She does look incredible, in fairness. I really need this right now. We're going in. That is the last time I'm doing that. I mean, I will never get over this, unfortunately. I cannot wait to be not drinking this for a whole year and then get back to making this next year. Like, that'll be incredible. Just rediscovering this drink. It's so good. It's so good. And I know damn right that none of you have tried it. And you should have. You should have. It's still good. It's just incredible. I love it so much. What I would do on Christmas Day, I discovered this year. Usually I would make like a vanilla latte, whatever, and I will have a morning bath. Right now it's not the morning, but I'm still gonna go for a hot bath. I think that sounds amazing. And I would always watch a Christmas movie. I usually watch The Holiday, and I'm considering putting it on right now. What's stopping me? And then of course we will get into our Christmas PJs. Let's have a hot bath and smell like the Body Shop Festive Line Caramel Cuddle scent. Hot girls will get it. Oh girl. That bath was incredible. Why am I in so much pain today? I don't know what's going on, but that was in impeccable choice. I think just like having a chill night tonight is awesomeness. I'm gonna do this clay mask that was in my advent calendar. But first I'm gonna take off my concealer. I didn't put on much makeup today because I got up so early. I couldn't be bothered. I don't know what it is about, like, the earlier I wake up, the less makeup I want to wear, which makes no sense because low-key then like my eye bags are worse and I should be covering it up more, but I don't care. I just don't want to feel it on my face. I started the holiday and it is so good. Like, I forget every single year how good it is. Like, I'm always kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch it, and then I watch it and I remember why it's my favorite Christmas movie, because it's just so, they ate, you know what I mean? They ate, because it's set during Christmas, but it's not, the plot isn't Christmas heavy, and I think that's why I like it so much. I can't wait to put this clay mask on right now because I feel like my skin really needs to detox. I also wanted to talk about what I'm asking for Christmas this year. Like, what my throat chakra is so blocked right now. I also wanted to talk about what I'm asking for Christmas, like what's on my wish list this year, because I think it's interesting. And I talked about this before in a video, but then I cut it out because I thought no one cares. I asked for the following. From my brother, I asked for the Lululemon water bottle because I really wanted it for years, and I have 2 Stanley cups. I don't need one. So I never felt like it was justifiable to buy it for myself, but if someone else is getting it, then it's a different story. Is this a weird part to start? I feel like this is a weird... I look like Santa. This is a weird part to start your face mask, isn't it? Like, you would start here or there even. Well, that's so funny. Why would I do that? From my mom, I asked for the Summer Fridays jet lag mist, face mist. I have the jet lag face mask and I really do like it, but I don't think it's worth the hype all the way. It's nice and it's thick, but it's not as thick as people make it out to be. If you layer it wrong, then it does pill, which I really hate that feeling. So that's my little 2 cents on it. But people really also say that the mist is like a holy grail product. So I'm gonna get back to you guys on that. And then that's all I asked for my mom, because if someone's gonna get good presents, then it's her, you know. And then for my dad, I asked for McLaren merch, which I already, like, I kind of had to order it for myself. I already tried it and I gave it back to him to wrap because I wanted to make sure that I liked it. I got it during the Black Friday sale because that was pretty cheap. I think that's all I asked for. I look crazy. I do always ask for a like wall calendar. Like, I have a Formula 1 right now, but sometimes that gets forgotten about, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna get that. I think I asked for something else for my dad, but I don't remember. I know that I'm getting a journal for my dad as well, because I was gonna ask for a journal, like a specific one, but he was like, I already got you one, so I was like, oh, okay. I think I'm also gonna get I look crazy. I think I'm also gonna get for my dad a Formula 1 Lego set. Last year I got the McLaren car, hopefully again, but I don't know if he got the McLaren one or what. I don't know which one he got. I don't think he knows. He said to me he kind of spoiled it because I saw one, we were passing one somewhere and I was like, oh, they're so cool. And then he was like, I got you one, but I don't know if it's the right one. So I'm excited. I don't care what team it is. I think it's fun to have little cars all around my room. I do always get a book, so I'm assuming I would get a book from someone. Usually my dad always gets us a book as well, so hopefully in English. I only really like to read in English, unless, like, I don't like reading in German at all, unless it's a German author. Then I would. A lot of like older German books are really good, like German authors from around World War II. Like, those books are really, you're meant to read them in German. But I think it's more poems and stuff that I like in German. I think like German poetry is one of the best, period. I had a weird obsession during school with German poetry because it's just so good. If you speak German, it hits. It's so good and so The poets, the German poets, guys. The German poets were incredible. So anyway, how did I get here from McLaren merch? I'm thinking of doing like a what I got for Christmas 2025, maybe on my TikTok, like the old school YouTube style videos, because I saw someone do what I got for Black Friday, like a huge haul that was in that similar style on TikTok, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it, so maybe I'll do that. I feel like I never get like too many presents, but I've always liked it. But then I was always like, is it worth doing a haul? Because I feel like people who do those kinds of hauls will get like crazy amounts, but I don't know, I might just do it anyway. I feel like as a consumer as well, I think it's more fun when it's a bit more realistic and like seeing what people are actually getting. I don't know, not that I think those people are lying, but it's just like, girl, that's so unrealistic, you know what I mean? I like seeing what real people get. Maybe I'll do that. I probably will. So if you want to see that, you can check out my TikTok. But yeah, it's also like the end of Vlogmas, which is insane. This was really challenging for me, but also kind of eye-opening at how easy it is to only upload once a week. Also like good to know that I can do this, you know. I think like doing it actually every day on YouTube would be kind of crazy, but if you're doing social media full-time, like then this is a lot more doable. Also, I think what was hardest for me was just coming up with ideas. Like that's, yeah, I mean the editing was fine. Like it was, of course it was a lot of work, but I don't know, I like it. I like doing this, obviously. But trying to make it actually interesting was kind of difficult. I did like enjoy that it was low effort and like intentionally so, trying to make it a bit more personal and also get out of my own comfort zone a bit, because I think before that it was always like I was very in my head about what I talk about, just in terms of like it being interesting. But the feedback I got for Vlogmas was quite positive, and like that people enjoyed the whole yapping and it being more casual, I guess. I wouldn't cut out as many stupid parts as in normal videos, like when I'm just messing around, I guess. But I do get silly in all my videos to a degree. Yeah, I had so much fun doing it. Like I really enjoyed it. And I also really enjoyed whenever someone would comment or text me or something that they were watching or that they enjoyed something. Like it just makes my heart warm. It's so special, and I'm so excited to see where the vlogs go in the next year. Like what am I gonna be doing? I don't actually know. Like I have no plans right now. I need to get out of Vlogmas mode and into prepping for the new year and like getting excited about video ideas, because I got really used to doing this, but I also want to make more book videos again. I didn't really do a lot during Vlogmas because it's mainly about vlogs, but also because I was like battling my book slump for such a long time now. I'm really enjoying Red Rising. I hope that it kind of gets me out of it. I think it did. I say that in almost every video. I feel like whenever I talk about a new book, I've been like, I think this might get me out of my book slump, and nothing ever really does. Red Rising has been the first time that I've been really excited about a book again and like about making book videos again. But I also feel like I need to be in that book mode where I want to read a lot, and then I have a lot to talk about, but I also don't want to ever force it because I love reading too much. I wouldn't ever want to be burnt out. And I also think like growing up with parents who care about books as much as mine did, I never want to binge a book and not be able to digest it properly. Like that's something my dad was always really adamant about, and even now he will criticize book talk for, or like the consumerism of book talk, where they're reading like book after book after book and no one's really digesting what they're reading. And I do have to agree to that to a certain extent, where sometimes I'm watching reviews and I'm like, did you actually read the book or are you just saying the same shit over and over again? Not to be a negative Nancy, but I don't ever want to be like that. I don't ever want to read just for the sake of reading, but actually for the sake of learning, if that makes sense. Because every book kind of changes you, and every book changes how you think and how you see the world, and like you might not notice it every single time, but eventually you'll look at the world and you're like, wow, my worldview is so shaped, it's like so severely shaped by the media I consume, because that's the way it is. And I think it's really important. Anyway, yeah, that's why I'm like, I never want to force myself into reading and like binge reading if I'm not feeling that I can handle it. But there are times where I am like binge reading a lot of books, but I'm also digesting them. just at this like rapid speed, because I'm just like, oh, this was incredible. I'm thinking all these thoughts about it. Now I want to read something similar, and I want to think this way, or maybe now I want to read something entirely different. I have those phases too, and I honor them when I do, but I also like want to honor when I'm not in that mood. But yeah, that's not to say that like every fast reader doesn't digest their books. That's not what I think at all. But I'm gonna take this off now because I think it's already drying. I also need to shut up because I just spoke for 20 minutes. How do I even, okay, I'm gonna take this off. Once again, if you guys can hear my heater right now, I'm cold. I'm a cold girl, okay? I thought we could do our Christmassy nails. I think I showed them in the last vlog. They're so cute. I'm pretty sure they're gonna break the second I enter work, but seeing as I have to work Christmas Eve, I need to do something to make it nice and romanticize my existence. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna continue watching the movie.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh guys, ever since I got this phone, I haven't had the like earpods, like the little, you know, earphones that you with the cable. Do you know what I mean? Like I only have my over ear headphones, like my noise cancelling headphones, and they're so annoying to constantly like bring everywhere. I keep forgetting to get myself like the normal Apple headphones for like €20 or whatever. And so I asked my dad, because he lives nearby somewhere to get them. I asked my dad if he can just like do it for me because I keep forgetting. And I explained to him, I just want the normal Apple earphones with the cable. They're like €20, that's all I want. And he texted me just now and he was like, I went today and they said they're €200. I don't have that kind of money. I was like, Dad, that's not, they're trying to sell you something. He was like, but I asked the guy, the store manager. And I was like, Dad, no, that's not. So I had to send him a screenshot, but he said he'll go again tomorrow, which is so cute and so nice of him. I was like, we can just go together. He was like, no, I'll go tomorrow. So that's amazing. But my poor dad thought I was asking him for like €200 headphones just before Christmas. No. Anyway, I did my nails. Do they give you a Christmassy vibe? I hope they look good. I think they're cute, but they're not gonna last long, but whatever. Cute vibes. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but I just realized that this is the last vlog of 2025, I think. I haven't really planned ahead of like Vlogmas. I do always like to do like a New Year's video, and I think I'm gonna do like a New Year's prep kind of video, so I don't know, but I don't know if I'm gonna upload again in 2025. So I thought we would have like a bit of a reflection time. I feel like 2025 was so good for me. It was a good year. It really was a good year. Did I do a whole lot? No, but I was having like a really good time mentally, guys. Maybe we should do like a bit of a reflection. So I feel like the biggest event this year was that I graduated college. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty cool. First in my family. But I didn't really do anything with it after the fact. I graduated in media and communications, in case you're interested. And then I got a retail job part-time so that I could do social media at the same time, and I'm having a grand old time. Yeah, I would say I'm having a grand old time, guys. I'm really loving life. I can't lie. And I really think getting a retail job was an incredible decision for me, because the main reason I did it was because I have worked office jobs before and I hated it. And I was applying for an office job to use my degree, and first of all, really hard to find part-time. Second of all, I cried after I had like one interview, and I cried after. I was like, I am so sad. If like the idea of having to do this all over again, it makes me so sad. So I was like, why not just apply for a retail job? I never worked retail before. Although I mean, I had like a few experiences here and there, but not like longer periods of time. And like the experiences I've had, I really hated, because I'm quite I've always been very anxious and like socially anxious. So I thought I would hate it, but at the same time, like when I applied, I just had a feeling that I should and that it was like the right thing for me. And then I ended up loving it. Like I really like working retail, unpopular opinion. I think it's what I like about it. First of all, it's been really good for my like I have no social anxiety anymore. Like it's been really good for me mentally. And also I like doing the same things every day, like having the same routines. And it's social interaction, but it's like it's predictable social interaction. It's like you have the same kind of conversations every day, and I really like that. It's really good for me. It doesn't burn me out. And you still like, you do, I don't know, you have like your routines of the same things you do every day, but you also, it's not like it doesn't get super boring either because I work part-time. I don't know, I really like it. I really like it. So anyway, that's like really all I really did this year. I did a bunch of videos, of course, and I had a had a really good time doing that. I think what I will say about Vlogmas also, I always struggle on TikTok with like what to post and stuff, but I think I'm like kind of figuring out what I like on TikTok and like my editing and like what I don't know. I think I'm getting better at TikTok. I would like to think I'm getting better at YouTube too, although I think like because I intentionally made Vlogmas a little bit more casual and low effort so that I would be able to like do it and for it to be manageable. Like I wouldn't say that I'm like super proud of my Vlogmas YouTube videos. I think they're fun, but like quality wise I think I can do better. I think if I'm like I'm trying to think of like what were some memorable videos this year that I really enjoyed. Any of my travel vlogs were fun, like they're always a bit different. I think also a lot of my book videos. I think underrated video was the fearful, no, not fearful, was it fearful? Reading vlog. Was it fearful or fearless? No, the fearless reading vlog. I think that was underrated, low-key. Did a 24-hour readathon that I don't remember. Like I know I did it. I'm trying to think back to doing it. It was, I mean, it was iconic. Any of my like early spring videos, I think I thrive in the spring, so any of my like early summer, late spring, like that era is always amazing. And I think I love it so much because that's when I started YouTube last year. Like that's when I started vlogging, and it's just so fun. It's when I thrive. It's when I'm the most creative. Let me actually look at my YouTube videos right now. I did like a bookish sleepover. I already mentioned that. That was a really fun video. Anything where I'm like binging books. My bookish vlogs, I kind of forgot that I do those. I haven't done one of those in so long. Wait, that's my answer. Any of my bookish vlogs is what I'm the most proud of because I put the most effort into those, and I forgot that that's something that I do because I haven't done one in so long. I need to get on that. Maybe that'll be like one of my first videos. Don't be surprised if that's one of my first videos of 2026. The bookish vlogs are so fun. Like I put in all the effort for them to be aesthetic but also like interesting. Yeah, oh my god, that just excited me so much, the idea of doing another one. I love bookish vlogs. Oh my god. If you haven't watched any of those, I recommend. I mean, god, I post a lot, you know. I'm looking at it now. That's crazy how much I post. But I do post like once a week. I'm surprised at how consistent I am sometimes. But I try not to think about it too much. 1 week at a time, you know what I mean? I love YouTube. I think it's the most fun thing in my life. I genuinely, I think it's the most fun thing ever, and I wish everyone was doing YouTube so I could watch all my friends do YouTube, because I just want to know what everyone gets up to. I'm just curious. I think that's all I have to like reflect on the year. I mean, I had a solo travel, I had a girls trip, I went to Ireland to see my family. Like it was a good round year, and I did Vlogmas for the first time, which I think I always wanted to do, even though I didn't always like know that I wanted to do YouTube. Like I knew, but I never had the balls. I was like, I'm never actually gonna do it. And then I was like, wait, why not? Wait, why not? And then I did it. And now I'm obsessed. So much to say. Sometimes when I talk so much, I'm like, where does that even come from? Well, I love my nails. This has been great. I think we should do some reading to kind of round off our little sleepover. What do you think? The heater's so loud even though I turned it off like so long ago. Guys, oh, she put that snooty back on. She put that snooty back on. Before I ascend to bed, I mean, honestly, realistically, I still have to edit. I had to burst your bubble. By the way, my hair, yeah, It's giving lioness. Thought I would do all natural because I have been blow drying it too much. Anyway, why am I here? I thought it would be interesting to share what I do on Christmas Day because also interested in what you guys do. I love asking people what they do on Christmas. I think it's the most interesting thing in the entire world, in the entire universe. Nothing's ever been more interesting in the entire universe ever. I think, okay, here's what I do. Okay. This is the rundown. Well, it starts Christmas Eve. We have our Christmas Eve dinner. We have salmon in like a creamy spinachy sauce. We have potatoes and we have stuffing and we have, that's it. Nothing else. Then we watch a Christmas movie and we go to sleep. Christmas morning, we get up, we open our presents, obviously. We make a breakfast. We have bread rolls and a big old breakfast. Fried eggs, brown sauce, the whole shebang. I usually spend the rest of the day watching my favorite Christmas episodes, like for my favorite shows. So that will include Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Abbott Elementary as of recent, Modern Family, oh, Boy Meets World, Malcolm in the Middle this year also. God, I have a lot of shows. Usually 911 Christmas episode. We would usually hit up Glee Christmas episode. Community! I haven't watched Community in such a long time because I'm like saving it to get back to it, but I think it's been like a year or two, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Like I've seen the episodes so many times. I love that show, man. Maybe I'll do that this year. I love that show. Okay, I just realized how awesome that show is. Oh, The Simpsons and like SpongeBob Christmas episode, but I'll usually do the SpongeBob Christmas episode at my dad's house. Okay, so anyway, back to business. So I'll do those. I'll have like a morning bath, usually watch The Holiday, even though we kind of did that today. And I always like make a really big iced vanilla latte. I don't know why, but that just started one year and I've been doing it. I do it every year. And then that's kind of what I do. Then like around dinner time, I usually make the meat because like I said, my mom doesn't like meat. She used to make it, now I make it. And usually do my makeup. Like I feel like I always get makeup and then I want to test it and try it out straight away. Maybe have like a drink and then we'll have dinner. Then we will, oh yeah, what do we have for dinner? Pretty much the same thing. Like I like to have chicken and potatoes and stuffing, and mom makes Brussels sprouts. I don't like Brussels sprouts, so I have broccoli. Very exciting stuff. I think that's about it. And like gravy, obviously. And then we usually sit down and maybe watch another Christmas movie. Maybe have a hot chocolate. Mom always bakes like Christmas cake, which I don't like. It's just like fruit cake, but with a lot of whiskey in it. And it's just not, I'm not big on fruit cake, you know. I think that's pretty much all we do. Like we don't have crazy Christmas traditions or anything. On the 26th, we'll usually go, like my brother and I will go to my dad's house and we'll do Christmas there. And we don't do that much either. Like we open our presents and we watch usually the SpongeBob Christmas episode, Home Alone, and we will usually eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah. That's our usual rundown. And I love it. I love Christmas. I just love being lazy in general. But Christmas laziness is extra fun. I also like having like cereal at random times, like I've already previously established. Yeah. I don't know how much this vlog is. Like I feel like I didn't vlog at all tonight, but I also know that I yapped a lot, so maybe this will be of interest in some way. I'm gonna edit and then I'm gonna read a bit. This fuck ass book, y'all. I have this much left. I'm so passionate about saving it. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm getting, I'm getting the second one. That's true. I forgot about this. I'm getting the second one for my dad for Christmas. Can't wait. That's why I'm like trying to save it until then, because I have to wait till the 26th. But yeah, I cannot lie to you guys. The only thing on my mind all day today has been Avatar 3. It's so good. I watched it yesterday. Yeah, I watched it yesterday. Oh my god, I watched it yesterday. It's so good. I want to see it again immediately, and I am toying with the idea of going tomorrow, but I don't think I have time because I have like a lot to catch up on. But I love it so much. It's so good. Why was it so incredible? I love Avatar movies so much. Like, what's going on? What's going on? James Cameron, you are a freak weirdo. You little weird water boy, you little marine biologist. You are a freak weirdo. Actually, there's one more thing I want to do before we end 2025. I feel like we're ending the year right now. I want to look at the list of all the books I read so far, and I want to pick my favorite. I'm gonna name my favorite book of every month. January, I read not very good books. I didn't like most of these books. Even though this was a book I hated at the time, I still think about it at least once a week. No, at least once a month. Phantasma. Feb, we had some good ones. The Tattooist of Auschwitz was really, really good. But I think amongst these books that I read in February, the one that I think about the most is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. That shit went crazy. March, my favorite book in March, easily, Sunrise on the Reaping. I can't believe that happened this year, by the way. That book is the next one. Is the movie coming out next year? April. April is difficult because we had some bangers in the month of April. Spark of the Everflame, Daisy Hates the Great Undoing, Fearless. Those are 3 of the best books I read all year. I would say my favorite was Spark of the Everflame because that series is so good, and I'm scared to continue and read the 3rd one because it's just so good. I want to save it forever. May, I was going through a book slump, and I hated a lot of these books. Wait, I'm gonna go back to Feb. Perfect Child was kind of better than The Vegetarian because that was my first Lucinda Riley. That's not her name. Lucinda Berry. Okay, scratch that. Put that there. I kind of hated all of the books in May. Okay, I think I have to look what was rated the highest. When did I read The Deal, and why isn't it anywhere? I guess I read one more book in the month. This is kind of good that I did this because I didn't have this written down. When I think back to the plot, the one I remember the best is The Tenant by Frida McFadden, which I'm a Frida McFadden hater kind of, so I feel like that's crazy, but that's I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, but low-key, we can just scrap the month of May. June, however, oh my god, my camera's flashing. I need to hurry up. June was incredible. I would say my favorite was Divine Rivals. July, my favorite was The Summer I Turned Pretty. August, my favorite was When She Returned. No, oh my god. Thought I had to choose from these ones for August. These are all August. Bruh. Fuck. I cannot choose one. These were so many good books. I'm gonna go with what I said before. When She Returned? Surely. Why not? And then September, Fearful. And then October, Light Lark. And then November, Wedding People. And then December, Red Rising. Those are my favorite, and I think if I had to choose my favorite of the whole year, I would choose Divine Rivals is up there. Freaking, oh my god. Sunrise on the Reaping was maybe my favorite, like my top favorite. That was the best book ever. Summer I Turned Pretty is very high up there. Perfect Child is very high up there. Wedding People was really high up there. That was such a good book. And then Spark of the Everflame, that series is just so incredible. I think those are like my favorites. Yeah. Like if I'm hurrying. Once Upon a Broken Heart. Did I already say that? Okay, I think those are like all my favorite books. That was stressful. My camera's flashing, so that's very stressful for me. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, guys. I hope you liked Vlogmas. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed spending the year with me. I definitely enjoy spending the year with you guys. If you're a new subscriber, I still enjoyed even spending a singular day with you. Yay, guys! I'm so happy. This has been so much fun. I'm so grateful that you watch even a second of any of the vlogs. It makes me so happy. It makes me cry sometimes because it's kind of crazy that you guys would even care. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the new year, and I hope you have the best Christmas ever! Okay.